I started incorporating different things, kind of like the plan that they have you guys on here, changed our diet, learned about different things, learned about chemicals in my home, and started replacing things with essential oils. At first, I just thought I could use 1 or 2 or 3 to help with a couple of things, and as time went by, I started going to classes like this. I started reading a lot. I love to self-teach, and I read a lot, and learned about so many different uses that essential oils have, and slowly but surely started taking baby steps in my home for the goal of having a toxic-free home for my family. I had 2 boys at the time, and now I have 4 kids, 3 boys and a little girl. So we are almost 100% toxin-free home in our family, and I love helping people and teaching them about the little baby steps that you can do. So that's what we're going to talk about today, kind of like a continuation of the Detox project. If some of the information is familiar to you, we'll just kind of expand on it a little bit, but talk about it for the people that were not able to come to the Detox project. So this is a graphic that was put on by on the website by the EPA. So the EPA says that our indoor environment is 2 to 5 times more toxic than our outdoor environment, and in some cases air measurement indoors has been measured and found up to 100 times more toxic than our outdoor environment, which is pretty scary considering that we spend 90% of our time indoors, especially right now in the summer. And that's not an all-inclusive list. I'm sure there's others. Now, granted, we can't live in a bubble, and you can't avoid some of these, which is okay. That's why we try to do our best with diet changes and things that they teach you here to lessen the toxic load on our livers, for example, in our body, so we can fully get like Kimberly says, the power flowing, right? And our bodies have less work to do. It's already enough with what we have to do with the health, nutrition, and all that stuff. That's hard enough. So when we can lessen this exposure, then it just helps our bodies be able to get better faster and easier, I would say. So these are the toxic 10 as named by the EPA. Like I said, it's not an all-inclusive list. There's many more. So candles, air fresheners, deodorants, household cleaners, fabric softener. You can see the list. Toothpaste. It has red dye and blue dye in it. And when I saw that, I was like, why? It's white. Why do you have to put red dye in it? That's statistics of 80. Some statistics say up to 100 to 120 different chemicals. And I do have the source of that right there, the FDA.gov website, so it's not a number that I'm just making up.
Young Living is known throughout the world for our superior essential oils and oil-infused products, and for setting the industry standard for quality. It's our rigorous seed-to-sale standards that makes all of this possible. With every targeted supplement, every skincare solution, and every pure essential oil your family uses, you're enjoying the benefit of our global resources, industry leadership, and 23 years of innovation. The result is a final product that you can use with total peace of mind. Seed to Sill is supported by 3 pillars: sourcing, science, and standards. Each pillar defines approaches for delivering transformative, innovative, and pure products to you. Our standards are demanding, but we're proud to lead the way for our industry with these clearly defined quality benchmarks.
The sourcing pillar guides our process for obtaining pure and authentic products and ingredients, whether it be for our corporate farms, partner farms, or our seed-to-seal certified suppliers, to our production processes and our third-party manufacturers. Our sourcing standards define the way we choose our partners and our oils. Our access to absolutely pure oils gives us the ability to produce the highest quality products. We based our partnerships on established relationships, seed-to-seal specifications, binding agreements, stringent testing, and ongoing audits. The standards within our sourcing pillar are the highest in the essential oil industry and are protected through our authentication, testing, storage, and bottling practices. This commitment to quality is seen at our state-of-the-art facility where we produce and distribute our premium products for our members. To reinforce the security of our sourcing pillar, we conduct extensive internal and objective third-party audits of our supply chain in an effort to verify that our products are not compromised in any way. Because our mission is to transform lives with our products, Purity and authenticity are non-negotiable. When you clean your home with Thieves, relax with the scent of lavender, or support your family's wellness with our Vitality line, you can do so with full peace of mind that your favorite Young Living solutions come from sources that you know and you can trust.
Our innovative product development, industry-leading research and quality, backed by our third-party testing, shape our science pillar. We use advanced methods in our state-of-the-art labs to ensure that our oils and oil-infused products meet our stringent purity and safety standards. These tests are performed daily by our highly skilled scientists in our quality control and R&D laboratories. We also use well-respected third-party labs to provide completely objective quality verification. While essential oil quality starts in our fields, it's proven here in our labs. Our goal is to continually develop innovative products to meet the needs of our members, and our formulas are created with the cleanest and most effective ingredients available. But we also focus on what we don't include in our formulas. Young Living carefully monitors new research to learn about potentially harmful ingredients, as well as new and more effective ingredients, and formulates and reformulates our products accordingly. Our list of potentially harmful ingredients found in mainstream consumer products is growing, but our emphasis on exhaustive testing and obsessive formulation means you won't find them in ours. The Young Living products you choose meet our demanding scientific standards. It's how we help you get the authentic products that your family deserves.
The Seed to Seal Standards pillar is our guide in creating top-tier standards for those with whom we partner, participating in a groundbreaking sustainable compliance program, and working to lead the way with our green practices.
Our standards pillar follows a system of legal, ethical, and environmentally friendly benchmarks, which help make us a force for good in the world, empowering you to love and share all the many benefits of Young Living with confidence and a clear conscience.
We choose partners who are committed to operate ethically and comply with the law. These commitments contribute to our ability to uplift the communities where we work and help us abide by and continually find ways to improve our sustainable compliance program. This extensive compliance with environmental law helps to identify several factors associated with botanical harvesting in protecting delicate landscapes, plants, and wildlife all over the world. From our commitment to source our products legally and from ethical suppliers to our reforestation efforts, we're dedicated to making our business more green. This includes the construction of our brand new LEED certified global headquarters in Lehi, Utah. Our choice to focus on legal and ethical environmental standards is sincere and deliberate. It's the core of who we are, and it's another reason you can be proud to be a part of Young Living.
Seed to Seal and its three pillars, sourcing, science, and standards, are at the core of everything we do, designed to guarantee a full line of pristine, effective products that you can rely on without a second thought. And though we already lead the industry with our unique, unyielding commitment to quality, we're not done yet, because ours is a total commitment to continuous improvement. We've spent more than 2 decades innovating, and we plan to continue tirelessly pursuing an ever higher standard that we set for ourselves. A product is only as good as the program that created it, and our Seed to Seal program just keeps getting better.
Okay, so the one we're going to talk about the most is if you have ever been to an essential oils class. How many of you have heard of the oil Thieves? A couple of you have not. Okay, Thieves is a powerhouse essential oil, probably what Young Living is known for the most. It is a blend of different oils. It's 5 oils in the blend. I'm actually going to pass it around for those of you to, if you've already smelled it, you get an extra benefit. So it is a blend of cinnamon, clove, rosemary, eucalyptus, and lemon essential oil. That's what comprises Thieves. It is a powerhouse oil. It helps boost your immune system. It does so many different things. It has helped with mold, and I could spend a whole day talking just about the Thieves oil. And we do that. We talk more in depth about it in our Introduction to Oils class, which we had about a month or 2 ago. I'm sure we'll have another one. So what we're going to talk about today is the solutions to all of these things, that these different chemicals used in the Thieves product line. It was so popular and such an amazing anti-everything oil that Young Living developed this whole line of Thieves products. They use different botanicals, and is the perfect blend to not only make your house smell good, but actually have a benefit to it. So the first that we want to talk about is switching your cleaner to a non-toxic cleaner, because how many of you, if you don't right now, maybe you did at some point, were like me and had, under the bathroom sink, a certain 1 or 2 cleaners, then under another one for the kitchen type sink, and then another one for the specific kind of floor that you had, and then something else for the windows, and the list goes on and on. So I did too, until I learned about the Thieves Cleaner. So the Thieves Cleaner is an all-purpose cleaner that has this thieves oil in it and other botanicals and things that are also known for their germ-fighting effects. And what's great about it is that it's a concentrated formula of the thieves oil, and you can use it to replace. This was the first product I purchased after I started with my kit. And it was, I didn't just make one baby step, I made a huge, it reminded me of the saying of when they landed on the moon, one giant step for mankind. I made a giant step into toxin-free by just replacing this one product. So how you use it, it's a concentrated formula. You only use 1 capful, and 1 capful will make, here it is, I knew I had seen it somewhere. 1 capful will make, 1 bottle of this makes 16 or so of these. So you use this and you're able to get 16 of these, and it is what Kimberly uses in all of her offices. It's what they use to clean here. And so it's just 1 concentrated formula, and that 1 cleaner is safe on granite, safe on any type of countertop, safe on any kind of floor. It's even a glass cleaning product, doesn't leave any streaks, and I trust its antibacterial properties. So I'm disinfecting, not only making it feel good. So I have used it on I'm in the stage of young babies, so I'm worrying about cleaning their little baby toys and stuff, and that they lick everything. And then the high chair that you clean it and they go and dump food just 2 seconds later. So I was learning, as I was researching for this class that I've taught before, some of even the baby cleaning products will say in very small letters on the back or in the front, do not touch the surface for 30 minutes. How can a baby not touch the thing? Like, you clean the little keys and they put it in their mouth right afterwards. So that is a red flag for me. So when I started using, my kids were about 4 and 2 years old, more or less, and I was teaching them to clean the bathrooms and everything, and I caught them, I turned around for 2 seconds, and I caught them spraying the little thing into each other's mouths like this, right? So had it been anything else, I would have had to take them to the hospital or call poison control. So the good thing about Thieves Cleaner is there are no warning labels on it. And they got in trouble for it. I'm not going to condone that behavior, but still I didn't have to worry about it. So that was amazing for me, and I made this post on my profile one time years ago, and I had this huge bucket of everything from the kitchen, everything from the bathroom, everything from all the different bathrooms, and then another small little bin with just the Thieves Cleaner. So all of that replaced by this one thing. So with this one change that you make, you are making huge giant steps, because you're taking out the bleach, you're taking out the different you're taking out frankincense, you're taking out parabens, you're taking out triclosan, which is a big one. So it's a big giant step just by replacing the Thieves Cleaner. Now, one thing that Kimberly was also sharing yesterday is about the mold killing properties of it. Do you want to share what you said yesterday about it?
Yeah, so I have a lot of patients that have mold or biotoxicity, and they have a lot of their own health-related symptoms as a result of the mold. And so what I love is that you can actually kill the mold in your home and not kill yourself. Like with some of the stuff that you would use, like bleach and things like that. That's it's totally caustic and terrible for you. But the Thieves, you can clean, it kills the mold, and it's super healthy. It's not going to hurt you at all.
Exactly. So I actually have personal friends of mine who, when their husband wasn't quite on board quite yet years ago, he is now, but he wasn't then, they got mold in their walls in the back of their property. And so they did a little test. They divided the wall, wife used Thieves cleaner. Like, I'm talking large amounts, not just, and used the full concentrated version. They sprayed the whole wall, and then the husband did the bleach. And yes, it went away for both sides apparently, but the next summer the Thieves cleaner side did not come back, and the bleach side did come back. And so that was just super amazing to me to know from personal friends of mine. And this is just an example. You can make, I mean, it's fine just the way it is, but if you're into DIY or need a little bit more help or something, you can make like a Thieves scrub with baking soda, which is also a great cleaning thing, with vinegar. And the lemon oil is just really for the whitening aspects of it. You can use lemon oil to whiten certain things. I mean, it's not going to be just like bleaching a white shirt, but it does whiten some things. So this is a recipe that you can use. I don't like to clean with vinegar, so I just use straight baking soda and Thieves. But this is just what this person used in their bathtub. So the next thing I want to talk about is switching your toothpaste. So you saw in the slide about the toothpaste having the triclosan in it, which I didn't even know about, but it also has dyes. Like I was saying earlier, who would have thought that white toothpaste has dyes in it? And not to mention even fluoride. So now you're going to think, well, it's not going to do a great job with cleaning my teeth or not. It actually is. In fact, there are more and more dentists in our area that are using. I personally go to a holistic dentist that uses the Thieves toothpaste and has great results. But why is it good? Remember we talked about Thieves being antiviral. I mean, your mouth is full of, it's kind of like a germ area over there. So it's great, but not only that, using Thieves toothpaste and Thieves oil in your dental hygiene is great. Have you ever heard of clove oil or clove in dentist to put it on your tooth? No?
My dentist used a soaked piece of
clove
in a dry socket from wisdom teeth.
To do what? To numb it. Right, because that's what clove does. So that's an ancient thing. So there is clove essential oil in Thieves, and you can actually use the Thieves oil or even the Thieves spray to put it on your teeth, and it numbs the pain of that. So don't worry, the toothpaste does not, because clove is not the predominant ingredient in it, but it just helps with that germ bacteria in it. So there's different kinds of toothpaste. There's the Aroma Bright and then the Dentaroma, and there's even a kid's one that has spearmint in it. It tastes better. It has that minty feeling that sometimes people associate. If the toothpaste doesn't have a minty, your breath is not fresh. But if you don't like it, then put a drop of peppermint and you'll be fine. So that's something, a simple switch. Now, these are this is an area that I learned a little bit into my Young Living, having started with oils, is that there is a product, they have all these beauty products that are free of parabens, SLS, triclosan, phthalates, propylene glycol, and there's more to that list. And I can really replace all of my personal care products with a Young Living product. Now, this class is not really designed to go through the benefits of what they are. So, but we're gonna have like a spa class where we'll go and we'll have a beauty class, and I'll talk about, okay, so these are the face washes, and here's not only what's not in them, but here is what's in them and why that's going to help you and be great for your skin. But this is just an example to show you that there are options for you to replace all of those parabens that are in your personal care products and reducing your exposure by and helping your liver out and helping Kimberly help you by helping yourself with taking out some of these ingredients. And essential oils have been known, they do have skin rejuvenating properties, and they do help repair DNA on a cellular level, so it helps your skin from the inside out. So that is amazing. Your laundry detergent has all of these different things, and sometimes it's really sad when moms are trying to help, particularly their kids with asthma, and their allergist says this one thing, but yet they're still using these chemicals that are just irritating their lungs even more. So by ditching and fabric softeners as well, they're awful, fabric softeners, but there are options that you can use. Have you ever used wool dryer balls? You have? If you don't know them, this is what they look like. Now, yes, Young Living sells them, but this is something you can get. It's just wool into the form of a dryer ball. They look like this. and you put them in your dryer, you can, but the beauty of it is some people miss the scent of the fabric softeners, right? So you're able to use any scent that you like. I particularly like lavender in mine for my sheets. Do you know of when you think of lavender, what do you think of? Sleep, right? So it'd be great to put in your baby sheets or your own sheets, lavender. It smells really great. Or in like your towels, I use thieves on my, because sometimes they have that mildew smell even though you wash them. Is it only me? Oh, okay. I thought it was just me. So you want to put thieves or purification essential oil on there, but you can choose whatever. If you don't like any of those, just choose another one, and that's great. So you're able, and I learned yesterday that it helps reduce I did not know this, because it helps with the static. It actually dries out your clothes faster, so your drying time is shorter. Therefore, in the long run, it may reduce your bill a little bit, is what someone was telling me yesterday. So wool dryer balls are a great replacement to the fabric softeners. And you can also use the Thieves laundry detergent, which is a new product that came out yesterday. But it is good for high efficiency laundry or washers. It goes up to 64 loads. It's all I use. I don't have a separate laundry detergent for my baby and a separate one for me. I'm like, why does my baby get toxin free, but I don't? No, from the get-go, from the time my baby came home as a preemie, she was born 2 months early, and that's what I used. So laundry detergent. Now, if you think about it, these product line is really huge. In my home, like I said earlier, we're probably... Oh, yes?
You know those high efficiency washing machines?
Uh-huh.
They can be very moldy, mildewy smelling.
Yes.
When you use that laundry detergent, does it help take care of that, or do I need to use a cleaner on it? How do you do that?
After I unload the washer, I push the laundry bottle there so the door doesn't shut all the way. And I never do that.
You do what? You put a laundry bottle?
Leave it open. Oh, I have the door.
Yeah, say it again.
Leave the door cracked open every time.
No, like afterwards. Like when you're done. Yes, that's a simple solution.
So it needs to go like that.
But that is a solution I've heard from. I was researching when I bought my new washer a year ago. Right. To answer your question, I have heard both of these answers from different people. One group of people have, because we've had this like a poll in our groups before. One group of people says that yes, using the Thieves laundry detergent has helped, and then every once in a while they will dump a cup full or two of the cleaner in the laundry, and that has helped with that. And then another group of people have said that they leave it open, and then every once in a while they clean it with the Thieves cleaner, the outside rim of it. So.
And if your washing machine has where you can clean your washing machine, you run it through a cycle, you put that.
Yes, I put the cup full of Thieves cleaner in it.
Just doing that.
Yes, ma'am. So I was saying earlier, or I think it was yesterday, we are about an 85%, I would say, toxin-free home in our family, which makes me really, really happy and thankful for these products because, like I said, I've become a label reader, and you can't always go. I really want to encourage you guys to become label readers in your food and in your products. Can't really just trust what's on. That's what's called greenwashing. I mean, I used to use, before the Young Living dish soap came out, this one, I used to use 7th Generation. Have any of you heard of that brand? And now it's coming out that there's sodium lauryl sulfate in it, which is the SLS that we were talking about, but it was like under a different name, or there's like tons of different names of things. And like I was saying earlier, it can say sulfate free, but it's just free of one sulfate, not the other 10 different ways to pronounce that. So I'm really thankful for all of these products in my family, and I can say that the combination of nutritional changes, chiropractic care, essential oils and supplements, and toxin-free home, our life from 6 years ago to now is completely different. And my son does not get he does get sick, I'm not saying he doesn't, but his body is much more capable of fighting off things, and so is my family and my baby too. One of the things that One of the things that I used a ton of when my baby was born premature was this hand purifier without the triclosan in it, and Thieves hand soap, which also is antibacterial, but without the, I'm actually going to pass, well no, because this is the one I'm going to give away. Without the triclosan in it, my baby was in the preemie. And how many times do you have to wash your hands when you go into a hospital? Over and over. And in the NICU, it was like, oh my gosh, over and over again. So I put this, we have a bigger size of it, and I used like 3 of them in 2 months that we were there. And it was perfectly safe on me and the baby, and it's been fine. It's been fine. So I love carrying these around. These are great to put in your diaper bags. You can buy this from Young Living, but you can also make your own. If you're a DIY person, I'll tell you how you can do that. You can put, have you ever heard of Dr. Bronner's Castile soap? Yes, Dr. Castile soap, unscented.
I'm sorry, I'm translating it.
Castile?
It's Castilla.
Castilla. Sí, es jabón de Castilla. Oh, yeah. It's Castile soap, and then just 2 tablespoons of that. Add about 7 or 8 drops of Thieves essential oil, and fill the rest with clean water, purified water, and that's your own foaming hand soap that you can make. I'm not a DIY, so I get this. There's a refill, like a big bottle like this that you just refill yours with, but you can do that as well. So these are all, and the fruit and veggie spray has been a real blessing in my family, because about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I had been buying organic food, and that's great if you can. But I also learned that organic is not the end-all be-all. You know, there are still some things that are allowed in organic, so it's always really good idea to wash your fruits and vegetables. So now I wash my fruits and vegetables with the Thieves fruit and veggie spray. Before, when I didn't have that, I used the Thieves cleaner. You know, so you can do that as well. So these are all the different ways. That's in your cleaning areas. And then in your personal care products, these are all the things that we want to get rid of that have the same ingredients that we were talking about earlier. But Young Living has this whole line of personal care products, like I was saying earlier. And like I said, in this class, I'm not able to go through all of the ingredients and why they're good for you, but I'll just let you know that they're out there, and you're welcome to try them. And open them for yourselves, and just to know that there are options out there. So there's this face scrub that is actually infused with peppermint in it. I'm actually going to pass it around. Peppermint is a real good, I don't know if you can smell the peppermint. You can smell the peppermint. It's a really good wake-me-up oil. Besides all the other different benefits of peppermint essential oil, this face scrub is, you just need a tiny, like that bottle, well not that one, but that size bottle has lasted me, 8 months more? Probably, because you need like a nail size amount. You don't need a lot, and it exfoliates your skin. You can also replace your face wash. Young Living has different options for face wash. Those are not the only 2 for different types of skin, but they're also infused with a different combination of essential oils. For example, the Art Skincare line is infused with frankincense essential oil, which is an amazing skin oil, and Orange Blossom is infused with lavender and geranium, which also have great benefits for the skin. So depending on your skin type, they also have different herbs in them, like botanicals like MSM, and this is a soap-free facial wash, the Orange Blossom. If you have acne and stuff, if you have acne problems, yes, that is a gut issue that you want to deal with, but in the meantime, while you're getting that situated, you can try an acne treatment that is infused with tea tree essential oil that Young Living has. So you do have different options. Moisturizers, they have a lot of different moisturizers, from like the light, some people don't like that greasy, or you don't need a lot in you have a light moisturizer like that one. Then you have a Boswellia wrinkle cream. So Boswellia wrinkle cream is actually called Boswellia because it's infused, its main ingredient is frankincense essential oil. Frankincense essential oil is known for helping repair DNA, which is one of the causes of wrinkles. But frankincense essential oil is actually, the name of the plant is called Boswellia carteri. That's why the moisturizing cream is called Boswellia wrinkle cream. And that tells you, that's right here, if anybody wants to come check it out afterwards. And then sandalwood all body moisturizing is infused with sandalwood, but that one's like a little bit more of a thicker, if you like that feeling. And there's also Shea LeMay, which is a brightening cream that you can try. So there are tons of hair products and body wash products that are not infused. Now, look at all that I've said. I have probably named a chemical-free product in all the different rooms of my house. I started with the bathroom in the morning when you wake up. Then you go to your kitchen, there's stuff. You go to your laundry room. There are solutions, so don't feel like, oh, I got scared, now I can't breathe. There's nothing that I can do. So there are options that you have, and these are the options. If you go to my home, and all of you are welcome in my home, you will find a Young Living product or a chemical-free product pretty much in every area of the house that you come to. So it is possible to have a toxin-free home. It takes a little bit of work, and some will say it takes more money. I kind of disagree with that statement. I don't see it as an expense, and I see it as an investment. Why do I see buying my shampoo as an investment and not as an expense? Because I'm investing in my health. By putting in my body and on my kids' bodies things that are not going to later, I'm going to pay the bill for later, it's actually an investment, not an expense. So when I had that paradigm shift in my home, my husband was like, okay, we'll do this. We'll pay the $1 extra or whatever, $2 or whatever it is, and they last a long time because essential oils are concentrated. So like of the Thieves dish soap, what I do, a little tip for you guys, like this is an expensive bottle. What I do is I put 1/3 of it in an empty one and fill the rest with water. And so I use this bottle 3 different times. You saw how the Thieves cleaner goes into like 16 of those. So it can be cost effective, but it's worth that extra investment to not pay for it later. Your health is worth it, and your family's health is worth it. So there are, like I did talk about the Thieves fruit and veggie, there's a Thieves product for almost every area of your home. And these are just some little like DIY tips that I wanted to share with you guys. We've tried the Thieves wipes with nail polish removal, but I've recently learned that lemongrass essential oil also works well to remove nail polish. Just a little tip, if you want an eyelash boost, you don't need to buy a whole other product full of chemicals for that. You can try lavender and cedarwood, or just lavender in your mascara, which Young Living has a mascara. Did you know they have a whole makeup line? If you didn't, you can come try all the colors in our next class that we have. So lavender and cedarwood, or lavender by itself in your eyelash, it does not burn. Carpet freshener, I was guilty of buying the little thing that I would put on the floor and then vacuum. You can make your own carpet freshener with baking soda. I personally I like Thieves and orange in mine, and sometimes I use purification, depending if it's my boys' bedroom and they're learning to go to the bathroom. So purification is a great oil to actually neutralize odors, so it's a great oil to put. You can even use Thieves cleaner in your deep cleaning vacuum. Do any of you have that? It has a name. Like when you deep clean your carpets?
Like shampoo?
Like shampoo your carpets, that is that specific vacuum that is for shampooing your carpets. You can use Thieves cleaner instead of whatever comes with the machine. You can use that. It's been perfectly safe, and we have tons of testimonies on that. So that is it for today. I hope some of this information was helpful to you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them, or if you're welcome to come smell or try any of these products, you're welcome to. Yes, ma'am.
Quick question about that. 1/8 of a what of salt? 1/8 of a teaspoon?
Oh, yes, you're right. 1/8 of a teaspoon, yes.
1/8 of a teaspoon.
Yes, ma'am. That's just to neutralize the oils. Yeah. Any other questions?
Does Young Living have these recipes on their website, like how to mix all these different types of things?
Which recipes? Like these 3?
Some of the stuff that you showed.
That I've shared? No. That is stuff that you get as you become a part of our community. You have access to our resources, and we do videos and tips. Kimberly is creating a Facebook group for all of the Young Living members that are a part of her community, and we will share tips like that. When you do join Young Living, through our family, you are going to get help and support, and we're welcome to share all of these with you. You will also get a reference guide, and do we have one that I can show? A reference, the little books? Yeah, you are gifted a reference book, and there are some recipes in there. So when you do, there are different ways that you can join Young Living if you've never been a member, or you're not a member and you're interested in doing it. Most of the people start out with the This kit right here, which is these 12 oils that are called the everyday oils, that's because you can use them every day in lots of areas of your home. It is what I started with and I mostly recommend, but if you're, like we had someone yesterday and they said, well, I love oils, but my thing is chemical free. Like that's what I'm into, that's what I want to do right now. Young Living does have a Thieves Kit that you can join and you get your membership that way. So it comes with the Thieves Cleaner, the Thieves Toothpaste, the hand soap, and the purifier. And your membership, which means you will have access to all of the products at 24% off after that. That's 24% off of retail. So you can start, and it is $160 just like this one. And they come with the diffuser already, like this one. So that's a way to join. It's $160. The value of it is over, I think the last time I added up was like over $300 if you were to buy the products by themselves. And it gives you access to the 24% off and to all of our online community and resources. And this is the little book that we give you as part of the Herb Family group to start using these products and to join us. So, any other questions?
Where do you get those balls, dryer balls?
The dryer balls? These are from Young Living, but you can also get them at Amazon or Walmart. These don't stay in, they're not part of the catalog all the time. They come in as a special every couple of months. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming.